Hello guys, this is Paul, the auto technician from Polnash Autos Garage, and today here I want to do some little electrical upgrade to this vehicle. It's a 1992 Isuzu Trooper. It is also referred to as Holden Jackaroo in some parts of the world, like Australia. So what I'm going to do right now is I want to do some little upgrade, electrical upgrade. You can see these door covers. Before they used to be the mechanical window cover type, the one with a little winding that you wind up and down when you want to close or open the window. You can see already the wires hanging there loosely. I want to convert it to the window to be an electrical window, and I also want to upgrade some little bit of lighting. This dashboard is also an upgrade. You can see it's kind of glossy. Because of that upgrade, we'll need some extra electrical accessories like this auxiliary fuse box right here. So this fuse box, I want to mount it on the left side of the vehicle. That is a place that I've already prepared for that kind of mounting. And this one here is now the original fuse box that is mounted on this vehicle. So I've already separated these fuses here. Some of them will be powered from the accessory function of the ignition switch. Others will be powered from the on position of the ignition switch. So this will be my lighting relays. This one here will be my lighting relay, you can see, and this one here will be multi-accessory relay. If I want to mount an extra fuse box, maybe another auxiliary fuse box number 2, it will be powered by this relay right here, this multi-accessory relay. This is my ignition switch assembly, this one here, and we have the connections or ports right here at the back of the switch. I've already hooked my test light to the ground of the switch, the ignition switch. And what I want to show you right now is we have an always on situation whereby we have constant supply of 12 volt, and that is the power and the ground. So right now I don't have any key on the ignition switch, so I want to test and so that we see the ports of the constant supply of the 12 volt from the battery on the underhood fuse box. There you go. That is a constant supply of 12 volt, and this one is always there on most vehicles. This is one, and this is the second one. So if I hook this test light now to this one where we've seen that we have 12 volt power supply, I hook it like that. You can see my ground, the one that I was suspecting. So I have constant supply of 12 volt, and I have a good ground. I want to tap from this ignition switch. I want to tap current so that we can feed to this auxiliary fuse box right here. The wires, these are the wires. The fuse box is right there, and to make things easier, I've labeled these wires. This one right here, this white wire with a black trace here, is the ignition on feed. So this one here, with this pin, it will be the supply for the ignition switch on position. Then this one here, the green one with the black trace, will be the accessory ignition accessory feed, this one here. Then this one here will go to the lightings, the headlights and interior accessory lights. So what I'm going to do here, we are going to look at the wires that we'll be using for our project. Okay, so we want to do the testing. We want to look for our ports. I want to make sure that we find the right port for the accessory position. So if I hook this wire right here, this is the key. So if I put the key on the ignition switch, then I switch it to, that is now the lock position, the off position, and then the accessory position. Now you can see now I have my accessory port. I can still try it another time. I put it to the, now it is the lock position, the off position, the accessory position, and there you go. The next one that I look is the wire for the on position, and I'm thinking it is this one here. So if I switch it on, nope, that's not it. Let me check on this one, and there you go. That is now the wire for the on position. So these two wires, let me zoom closer this my camera up. That is now that is the on position. You can hear some relays clicking, the on position, and this one here is the accessory position. There you go. So this one is the on position wire, and this one is the accessory position wire. I'm going to use a wire wrap and wrap around these wires so that they don't get into contact or they get squeezed inside the dashboard. Then I'm going to route it properly so that it comes and near the ignition switch, and then after that one now we'll do some testing. Alright guys, so this is now the minute of reckoning. We want to see what we've done so far. These were our wires. This was our ground, and these are the on position ignition switch wire. This is the always hot wire, the one that is always on from the battery, 24/7 365. I think it was two of them, this one here and this one here. So right now we already know that we have a good ground. Now that the key is off, I want to show you that we don't have anything like power right here. We don't have anything going on right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this key and insert it on the ignition switch assembly. Like that. Then switch it to the accessory position. That's the accessory position. Then I can test my wire right here, this accessory position wire. So if I turn the key off, that's it. Then I turn it to the accessory position. We have some activity going on there. And if I come here now to the fuse box, you can see some fuses are already powered, like that one there. We got some current. That one, it doesn't have nothing. Guys, these fuses that are off, a couple of them are being controlled by this multi-accessory relay. There it is. We have current right there. So I want to switch my ignition switch to the on position, like that. You can hear some relays clicking, and when you look at our dash, we have some light. When I come here with my test light, and I have some activity going on there, and this is the accessory position. I also have some activities going on here. So both of these wires now are fully active right now. So if I come here to the box, you can see we have something going on there. You have some activities going on there. And as I've said, there are some fuses here that are being controlled by the multi-accessory relay, which is this one here. This multi-accessory relay, since it's not powered, the controls are right here. I told you I labeled them to make it easier and understandable of what I am doing. So these two wires, they do control that relay. This is the ground wire, and this is the power lead. So this relay is not yet wired, this one here. That's why when you look closely, we don't have power on all the fuses. So when you look at here, this one here, you don't need to worry about why I decided to strip off some insulation from these wires, but like I always do, I'm going to compensate for that, and I'm going to compensate with this wrap right here, the heat shrink. Also this one here, it will undergo through the same treatment. So thank you for your time, for watching this video. You can share it with your friends, put your comments down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.